Yeah, and I think depending on the dynamics of the person, like what they want to hear. Some people value time with each other versus all this money and income, and they never see each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen that too, where you can look, you're like, oh man, I'm invited to so and so's house. They got a nice house, and you looking around, they got the cars in the driveway. But what you don't know is they unhappy,
Yes.
and it appears to be happy, but they not seeing each other. They barely talk. Silence has crept in,
Mm-hmm.
and now they are basically living to make a living versus living
Mm-hmm.
to be happy with each other.
Mm-hmm.
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 So it's kind of crazy because, like I said, I think nowadays with people's mind being watered with that,
Mm-hmm.
and these younger generations coming up thinking like for a guy, from our community, if a guy thinks he's got to have the money right now,
Mm-hmm.
think about like when we were younger, working fast food, you moving your way up, you know what they're gonna go do.
Mm-hmm.
Small majority of them are going to get that pressure on them to go get that money quick,
Right.
and then it feeds that other cycle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Um, so let's switch it up a little bit. I think let's talk about like the long term challenges. So if you, what is one challenge that you've had? You know what? I'm glad this happened to us because we've learned, and this is like really improved our marriage going forward.
Go ahead.
And it might be different answers
You can
for.
go first. Yeah.
Okay. What has the different challenges that we've faced, just from in the beginning, us first getting together, the marital issues. I have had some physical illnesses that we've had to endure. Um, the loss of his best friend. So just challenges in general have brought us closer together, just learning how to navigate together. Things didn't feel good while they were happening,
Mhm.
but it strengthened us.
So does one stand out in particular for you that gave you like a certain attribute?
Man, it's been so many
So
different things.
Yeah.
Where do we start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole.
Yeah. And I think just as far as long term, just like realizing that things are going to come up. You're going to have situations. You're going to have hurdles, and just being able to have the mindset that we're going to weather the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
Together.
people, together. Like people just want that cakewalk. They want just the
Mhm.
ice cream and strawberries, but you got to be able to make it through the difficult times.
Mhm.
Because if you can make it through the difficult times, that's what's going to make your marriage. If the difficult times come and you crack under pressure, more than likely, you won't last. I mean, you can bounce back or whatever. Anything's possible with God, but realizing that there are going to be challenges and fighting together through those challenges. I mean, because we've had, like, you can name it, like we've had it, challenges, and with the grace of God, we've been able to make it through those challenges.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, I'm glad you made it because you wouldn't be here tonight. Right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So let's talk about some healthy marital practices, right? How do you guys like individually define quality time, and how do you work to achieve that in this busy life?
So the lifestyle, with the ministry and just with just everything is like super busy, and I think that us finding time to be intentional, to be there for one another is very important. So that's something that I would stress, to someone else in a marriage, being intentional about your personal time with one another.
Okay.
I'd say keeping it simple. Like we're very simplistic. So like we like sitting in the car. We could just sit in the car and talk hours and hours. That's our date night.
Literally.
It don't have to be at a fancy 5-star restaurant. We could be sitting in the car talking for hours. And people that know us, they know that's how we get down.
Yeah.
But that works for us. So like it just taking time to just make time, and it doesn't have to be a big thing. Like I think when we make it a big thing or think it has to be some big planned out thing, just kind of get in where you fit in,
Yeah, because you end up overcomplicating it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I know there's times when me and my wife, we're together a lot, but it's not quality time because we're busy.
Mhm.
Right.
We're not really experiencing one another. We try to like set time aside and do small things, watch a movie or whatnot.
Hmm.
But I think it's important for couples to understand like it's a difference. Y'all could be together every day working.
Right.
Yeah, like, and you like, man, I've been here all day. I haven't really feel like I haven't talked to you because y'all haven't done anything other than like the ministry and other things.